Chantel's mum will tell us what the future holds for her daughter and Preston, plus Wag and former housemate Nicola T's here, everybody.
And some familiar faces from Big Brother's past will be telling us if Slick Vic and Nasty Nick will succeed in their ploy to bring down Brian. We've also got some exclusive news on today's task involving them.
These guys. And we're also going to be finding out what happened when Sam Pepper came to work for BBLB. Huh? It's interesting. But it was nice to see love in there on last night's show, wasn't it, eh?
It was. You mean Chantel and Preston?
No. I'm talking bromances. Vic and Nick, guys. Here's a little recap.
Previously on Ultimate Big Brother.
Preston, you've got a girlfriend. Why you can't go on speed dating website?
No, but, you know, depending on what happens. Okay, I'm looking
You
around.
can't say things like that when you've got a girlfriend.
But she moved away, hasn't she, so...
Yeah, but she's still your girlfriend, Shane.
Well...
I don't think I realised until I got in here how much I didn't ever get over what happened.
I know.
Don't get upset. Well, of course you're supposed to go. Oh, no, don't be so silly.
Oh, my God, 2 new housemates!
It's Victor!
It's Victor! And the show's on!
Saw you have a picture, and then you started slagging me off, and I was like, okay.
What did I say? A confrontational. Get up.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't best pleased with it. Vic and Nick were talking about nominations. Help me, I'll help you. But we can together get to the last week. 2 of the evil geniuses put together in one house. There's only one way to play the game. Pick a few of these suckers off.
So brilliant! The evil geniuses are back in Big Brother. Right, here to tell us if it's true love, or in this case, an ex-wife's unrequited love, will win out. It's relationship expert Donna Dawson. How are you, Donna? Good to be back. Good? Good. Right, Preston and Chantel. Last night, they were in the nest and Preston was explaining his relationship situation in front of Chantel and Brian. So what were you getting from the body language?
Well, if you remember when Preston first entered the house, he was all puffed up like a marionette on strings. Very big macho posturing, hands behind the head, one leg crossed across the other when he was sitting down, making himself look very big. We see him actually in the nest here last night, looking very small and deflated, a bit like a doll that's kind of run out of steam. He's much lower down than she is, although his head and his knees are pointed towards her. So that's very positive.
So is that a good sign?
Very positive body language. She's sitting higher than he is, but she's holding her hands, which is a kind of seeking reassurance and safety.
Okay.
So she's not too sure, really.
She really kind of wanted to know, though, what the deal was, didn't she?
Well,
she seemed to.
He has set this up because he starts talking about internet speed dating, and she immediately says, but you have a girlfriend,
Jumped on it,
which is what he wanted her to say, because he wanted to get the girlfriend issue out of the way, because immediately he started saying, well, she's moved, and I'm a divorcee, which means he's telling her he still has a link with her.
Right, OK, so that was planted.
Absolutely planted. He wanted to get that out of the way so she could know he was more available.
So yesterday they did the big heads task.
Yes.
Do you think this allowed them to get closer?
Absolutely. They used it as a protective shield so they could act out what they really felt, because in a way it wasn't really them, it was their cartoon versions.
Them back there.
Yes. So she used that to touch his hand, to put her head in his lap, they knocked heads and they rubbed noses, and he pretended it wasn't her, but he made a grab for her. It was almost as if they felt safer behind those heads, acting out what they really felt.
Oh, I hope so. Now, someone who knows exactly how Chantel is feeling is her mum, Vivian. She's on the line now. Vivian, are you there?
Yes, I am, yes.
Hello. Right,
Hello.
listen, let's start from the beginning. So did either of you have any idea that Preston was going to be going into the house?
No, definitely not. You know, I definitely didn't. I think the look on Chantel's face when he come down the stairs, I think that said it all.
She did look pretty shocked.
Yeah.
What do you think the chances of a reunion are?
Well, I mean, it's basically, I think, you know, who knows? It's more a case of, you know, once they get out of the house, you know, what's going to happen. But I think at the moment it's all very nostalgic and, you know, what with her being in there, seeing Preston on the anniversary. I think it was just all like, you know, a bit overwhelming, really.
Yeah. She's been quite upset about it as well, and she's been very honest about how she feels about him still. So what's it like for you watching her on the show?
Very, very tearful, actually. When I see her sort of really getting upset, the sort of tears are rolling down my cheeks as well.
And mine!
It's all very, sort of of upsetting, really. But, you know, nice also to watch. But, you know, I mean, yeah, she is showing her feelings.
So would Preston be welcomed back into the family with open arms?
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I said before, you know, he's a pleasure to have. Was a son-in-law, and absolutely be welcome back. Absolutely.
And what do you think? How do you think Preston feels about it? Do you think he would get back together with Chantel?
Well, I mean, I can't answer for him. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, looking at the pair of them, it is looking a little bit that way. But as I say, I can't answer for Preston. I can only just see maybe what's happening with Chantel.
OK, Vivienne, thank you so much. Thank you
okay.
very much.
Thank you.
Donna, you were right about John James and Josie saying that they would get together. So please put me and everyone else out of our misery. What is going to happen?
Well, I think the body language has changed so completely in the last couple of days that, for me, the road is open for reconciliation.
Really? Yay! Don't say any more, Donna. That has made me so happy. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens, though. George, over to you.
Joining me now is the only former housemate evicted and replaced by Davina in a chicken suit. Please welcome Nicola T, everybody. So, Nicola, we've heard what they think, but what do you make of Chantel and Preston?
I'm a big fan of romance, so I'd quite like them to get together, but I'm not sure that it's going to happen. I think Chantel's, you can tell she's very vulnerable.
She's still in love, isn't she?
She's still in love, it's lovely, but I'm not sure Preston's holding back a bit.
But he's kind of playing along a little bit, isn't he? I mean, would you be happy if you were Preston's girlfriend?
No, but she's like left the country, hasn't she? She's gone to America, so it serves
all
her right.
The bets are off, basically, between those two. Yeah. And now one of the reasons that people get in the house, obviously, is or get together in the house rather, is because they feel lonely, right?
Yeah.
Just how difficult is it when you're really in there and the kind of, you know, reality hits and you're like, oh right, I'm in here for a bit now.
Yeah, it's really hard, and you make friends with the most unlikely people. Like, who would have ever known that I would have become friends? Dame Bowles, yeah, not so much Dame Bowles, but Vinnie Jones, like. Yeah. When would I have ever like held a?
Been hanging out with a footballer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh
yeah. You were missing your daughter, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Like, it's really. It was so hard.
Let's have a little trip down memory lane. Have a look at this.
I keep looking at the picture and I keep thinking, and I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but like they're not smiling, and it's making me think, like, are they trying to like send me a message? Why would he send me?
That is silly. That is really.
But I want to see her smiling, and I think I wonder. She looks really sad.
No, she doesn't. Not remotely.
I just feel like I need to know she's all right. I just need them to tell me that she's all right.
The good news is she was all right, guys. She was all right. Now, Ulrika's, they'll cheer anything, these guys. Ulrika's having a tough time in the house at the moment, isn't she? She's missing her kids.
Yeah, but I think she's milking it a bit.
Really?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's all very well having a cry now and then and being upset, but she's, like, ruining her whole experience, and maybe...
She's killing the vibe for everybody.
Yes, she is. She's, like, bringing the morale of the house down, and I just think it's a bit...
Will that make it easy to nominate her, though, this weekend?
Yeah, definitely, because if she's been a miserable cow, then you just want to get her out, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Well, listen, at 12:10 yesterday, nostalgic nominations took place. Let's take a look.
My first nomination is...
Oh, it's like a carrot.
Ulrika.
Eureka.
Makosi.
Makosi.
She just speaks in the third person all the time. It's quite irritating.
My mouth is literally on fire.
My second nomination is...
Unfortunately, Nadia. My first nomination is Chantel.
Chantelle.
Nick.
Nikki, do you need some help making your decision?
Yes, please.
Nick. And I'm going to go with Nick.
I think I'm going to choose Nick.
I'm almost waiting for him to do something really nasty, which is really, really horrible.
He makes these funny noises.
My second nomination is Nikki.
Nikki.
She does demand a lot of attention, and if she's not getting attention, the rest of us know about it.
Right then, $64 million question. Who's going to go?
Nadia and Ulrika.
Nadia and Ulrika. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Thank you, Nikki T. The lines are now open for the second eviction this series. Remember, it's a double eviction. Who goes? You decide. To evict Chantel, call 090 11323 022. To evict Makosi, call 090 11323 025. To evict Nadia, call 090 11323 026. To evict Nick, call 090 11323 027. To evict Nikki, call 090 11323 028. To evict Ulrika, call 090 11323 030. Calls cost 50p from a BT landline. Other networks may be higher and mobiles will cost considerably more. 15p from each call will be donated to charity. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in Friday's show.
Still to come, we'll be talking to some old friends from Big Brother 1 and 2, plus find out what Sam Pepper got up to during his work experience right here on BBLB. We'll see you in 4. Welcome back to Little Brother. It is just turning 6:17. Still to come, Big Brother 1 winner Craig tells us what it was like to be back in the house and face-to-face with Nick. And Brian's best mate, Big Brother 2's Narinda, tells us why Slick Vic's plan will never work. But first, it's George.
It's time for the news. So at 7:48 last night, Jacuzzi Queens Michelle and Makosi were joined by Nadia, and they were not sweet towards a certain housemate.
I have the potential to kick off with Eureka.
Right, I thought.
Do you know, should I tell you
Yeah.
why? Should I tell you why? Because she's very snidey. She has pulled the face.
You know what?
She has said stuff.
One more thing.
I swear. Say one more thing.
Ouch, Ulrika. Better watch those facial expressions from now on. And back to today. At 10:58, it was revealed that housemates would become baton twirlers, recreating the classic Big Brother 7 majorette task. And of course, Nikki would be happy with all the decisions that were made.
That's the dance we do. Guy, that's hard, guys. Everyone's in sync. Look at the feet as well.
They're doing different things.
Yeah, and their feet are as well.
Can you be choreographer then? Would you be good?
I think you'd be good.
I can't choreographer. As troop leader, I give you Chantel.
Come on! Come on!
As head choreographer, I give you Miss Nikki Graham.
Come on!
She looks so happy.
She's so happy.
Smile on your face. Oh dear.
Oh, she doesn't want to be the choreographer. Now, Big Brother informed housemates that it was their twirling skills were performed to an acceptable standard. They will receive a special award. Cue music, cue bands, cue the knocks.
7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch, cross, hip, stretch.
March.
Yeah, march.
And then it goes.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh my! Ooh. We're okay. We're okay.
Ghastly. And here with me now from the Decorum Majorettes, we've got Leanne. Hello, my love. You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
How do you think they're getting on, Leanne?
Yeah, really well.
Yeah? Who's the best?
Preston.
Really?
Yeah.
Just got natural rhythm, natural
I think so.
timing.
He's done it before.
Yeah, and what about Brian? He's doing quite well as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Brian's doing well.
Yeah? And do you think Nikki's a good choreographer?
Well, she's getting there.
She's getting there, she's getting there. Thank you very much. Do you think they'll pass, by the way, Leanne?
I hope so, yeah.
Well, so do I, my love, so do I. Thank you, Leanne, everybody. Right, that's it. But for now, you can head online, channel4.com/Big Brother, for all the latest ultimate Big Brother breaking news. Now, when most housemates leave the house, they go on to do magazine deals and endless PAs at nightclubs. But somehow, Sammy Pepper convinced our producers that he could cut it working on the BBLB team. Really, Pepper? Let's take a look at his work experience diary.
Right, so I've been out of the house for a week and a half now, and the celebrity life was cushy, but now I've got to move on for a proper job. So I'm here with BBLB to do some work experience. Boyaka! I'm here with my main man, James. He's a runner. What's being a runner all about, James?
Making a lot of teas. Where's that kettle on for me? Second, Sam. Yeah, I'll be right there. Just got to go and help out somewhere, Sam. Do you want to finish these teas off for me?
I'll finish them off. Real good. Tea. Excuse me.
Thanks very much.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you ready now?
Yeah?
Okay, is this your tea?
It's not my tea, no.
What are you doing anyway?
I'm a floor manager, so I'm basically in charge. No, that sort of floor manager. The director is the eyes and the ears. I'm the hands and the feet.
Oh, it's bringing pressure.
Yeah.
Excuse me, would you like some tea?
The Big Brother only.
What are you doing apart from watching a lot of TVs?
I'm directing Little Brother tonight. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'd love to have a go.
If you tell Mark which camera you want to cut to, you've got your script here.
Well,
yeah, I guess.
Now we're cut to camera 2. An amazing crutch shot. Onto the shiny ball. Yes, yes, zoom. Excellent, brilliant. And we're cut there. Would you like his tea?
No. There is something you can do. Here's your costume.
How's that end?
It's amazing.
Excuse me, are you the big cheese?
It's not my tea.
From everything I've learned from telly today, I think it's time I went to the job centre.
You gotta just love Sammy Pepper. Right, so last night, Vic and Nick vowed to play the game to the fullest and pick the suckers off. Here to tell us if their very dirty plan will succeed are Craig and Dorinda.
Dirty plan.
I thought that was all right.
It's getting better.
It's getting better. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll spend some more time together and hopefully we'll get some better stuff.
Okay.
Right, now, now it's been 10 years and 14 days since you confronted Nasty Nick about his note writing. Did you guys ever make friends?
Well, we did, although we fell out on the programme. When we come out, we were soon brought back together again. And we kissed and made up just without the kissing. And we are still good friends today. Believe it or not, I had a key to his house and he even charged me rent.
Did he? I
can store some stuff in his room, yeah.
You should have trashed the joint.
I know. I did never pay him, though.
Should have. Good for you. Now, you're really good friends with Brian.
Yeah,
so
really
you were
good
in the house
friends.
together way back in 2001.
Yeah.
So 10 years.
Yeah,
10
he's had to
years
put up with me for 10 years.
Everybody in the house loves Brian.
Everybody loves Brian.
What is it about Brian?
You know what it is? I've known this guy so long, and he's just genuinely a lovely person. He's charming, he's funny, and honestly, he wouldn't have a bad word to say about anybody.
Yeah.
He doesn't see the bad in people, he just is a lovely person, and that's honestly.
Yeah. Now, Victor and Nick have formed an evil game.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the old Nasty Nick back in action?
Yeah, I hope so.
Because
Yeah, I
he's
think
been
so.
really quiet so far.
He's kind of starting off again, isn't he? He's starting to get his nasty little tricks. And I think people are expecting to see that. So,
His
it'd be
dirty
boring
little
without
tricks.
it, wouldn't he? Yes,
Dirty little
tricks.
Do you think we would have seen that had Victor not have gone in?
No, I think he needed Victor.
Yeah. I think he's a little bit too weak on his own. He needs a bit of support there.
Right, okay.
Definitely.
Now, at 2 o'clock this morning, the gruesome twosome made their intentions crystal clear. Take a look at this.
Welcome to Big Brothers,
Little Brother's cousin,
starring Nick B
and Victory. And we're live from the Big Brother house in the Snug. And we're going to tell you what we think of our housemates. What do you think of Brian?
Brian is, at the moment, the overwhelming favourite. He knows it, we know it, and he knows we know it. It's now become a decision between myself and Nick if we're going to allow the Brian Dowling juggernaut to roll on unchecked or try to derail it at the earliest possible convenience.
So can they derail the Brian Dowling juggernaut?
Fools, no. It's
Can
like,
they do it?
No, it's like Armenia taking on America. It could never happen. It's stupid of them to even consider it. I mean, I love you, Victor, but come on.
Okay.
Let's be realistic.
Nick's facing the public vote this time for the first time
Yes.
ever. How do you think he'll deal with it?
I think he'll deal with it quite hard, really, because he was never, ever nominated when he was in our house.
Right.
He was never, ever nominated. So, yeah, I think he'll take it quite badly, really. He's
Okay.
already getting paranoid, isn't he?
He is, yeah. The cracks are starting to appear. Now, you went into the house the other day as
Yes.
part of a team building task. And the house, with the housemates, you
Team
played
building.
prank on them.
Team breaking.
Team breaking, let's have a look.
Can everyone point to one person who they think did the least amount of effort?
I did the least amount.
I didn't
do that much.
Yeah, I'm being honest. Are we all in agreement that these two have done the least amount of effort?
Kill them! Kill them both!
I hate to be the one of the bearer of bad news, but between you guys, I've got to pick one of these people to leave the house tonight. And I'm going to take the place. I'm very, very sorry to be the bearer.
Are you kidding?
Nobody wants
setting you up.
Why did you trick them?
I just had to wind them up. They seemed so vulnerable all sitting there on the chair.
You did so well as well. Brian's face hit the floor.
I know he was gutted,
well.
absolutely gutted.
He wants to win though, doesn't he?
Everyone wants to win, but I think he was more gutted that, oh my God, I'm nearly going to be evicted over something so stupid.
Yeah.
That'll
Guys,
teach him. We'll put more effort into the next task, won't it?
Absolutely. So did Sean as well.
Thank you so much, Craig. Thank you.
Right, so that's what we've got time for. Big thank you to all our guests. Join us tomorrow when we'll be sending BB6's Anthony Hutton back into the house. Look out, Makosi. What will the people of Zimbabwe say?
Plus, actress and friend of the show, Lucy Benjamin, will be here. Catch the main show tonight on Channel 4 at 10 o'clock. And for the latest goings-on, head to the website. We will see you tomorrow.